Good morning. It is day number 1. Somebody's coming up behind me. It is day number 1 on the trail. Got started about 8:30, I guess it was. I was a little bit late getting to the trailhead. It was hard to leave my husband. And I don't even know how far we've come yet because there's nothing like gut hook for this trail. And so I'll have to actually get the data book out and figure out how far I've gone so far. We've been on the trail for 2 hours. I say we because I met up with somebody at the trailhead that I started talking to through the SHT group on Facebook. And so she's behind me. And right now I'm looking for the first set of campsites. I'm going to stop there and have just a little snack. Although I have been grazing because there are raspberries all over the trail. Ha! Super yummy. And I will get back to you when I get to the campsite. I made it to the campsite and it was just a couple more minutes up the trail. It's got a fantastic view from the from the campfire. Let me get over here. I already had it on selfie mode, so look at that. Down below there's some water. That's the trail right there leading down to water. So good to know there's actually some water on the trail. We did get a rainstorm, so it may not be as dry as we were first fearing. Right now, I'm on a mission to find the privy, which is actually just a primitive toilet, boundary water style. Let me see if I can... Aha! All right, here we go. Latrine. All of the latrines on the SHT will be this style. Except for probably state parks. Might be a little bit different, but here you go. Welcome to northern Minnesota. So been doing this Snowmobile Trail. It's the North Shore Trail is what it is. For a long time. A couple miles now. And it feels like it's just never going to end. It's a pretty boring section of trail. Just tall grasses, airplanes. You're not really away from the road noise. Not away from road noise. Goodness, that was loud. We must still be in the flight pattern of the planes coming out of Duluth. But, it just goes on forever. See, it just goes on and on and on and on. If you stop too long, you get deer flies bugging you. So I'm going to have to go on record saying that the snowmobile trail is probably not my favorite part. It's easy walking. Back into the woods. So pretty close to the campsites. Came up to the top of this hill. I don't know if that's a hunting shack. I don't know what it is. But we got a little bitty view and a field of raspberries. So it's going to take me a little longer to get that half-mile down to the campsite because I'm going to graze for a little bit. Yum. Okay, we made it to camp. We are at the Lone Tree campsite. I have got my compression sleeves on. I don't want to repeat. A couple of weeks ago I had a big hike and I ended up cramping up pretty bad, so doing some recovery, did some stretching, and I'll show you where we started. So we started right down here at the Martin Road trailhead, and we hiked the red line, flipped to the second map right here, all along here. This was the Snowmobile Trail, all of this here. And then here we went back in the woods. Here was the raspberry patch. And we are at Lone Tree. So we did a total of 11.5 miles. Not too bad. I got to camp, it was probably 3:15 or so. And got the tent set up. I'm gonna call my husband here in a little bit and get something to eat. Okay, so we are at the campsite and we're going to finish up our day, and I thought we would talk about our highs and lows. I'm going to try to balance my phone so that I'm not wiggling all over. All right, highs for the day. What were your highs?
Highs starting.
Yeah, I agree.
Here, having our tent set up, we're relaxing for the night.
Yeah.
So our breaks were fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with. All right, so our lows.
I think this part of the trail was kind of frustrating because they're, not great scenery, no hike to the top and see a beautiful view kind of thing. There's none of that, and it was the snowmobile trail that was hard. It was just boring and hot.
Ugh. Okay, oh, I thought of a high. So I loved walking in the woods when it wasn't the snowmobile trail. That was great. Like just a regular woods walk. That was awesome. I have to agree, the snowmobile trail was kind of a bummer. It was long. I mean, it was like 3 miles or something, wasn't it?
But it seemed like 15.
Oh,
it just kept going.
It was crazy. And so that was very boring. And I don't mind like not seeing stuff, but I do mind just that wide path because like you're not even in trees. You're just in long grass and it's hot and icky.
Yeah, the long grass, I didn't love that either.
No. So, all right, those are our highs and lows. This is going to be the end of day 1, so I will see you tomorrow.